Hello, we're back for probably the last one of these for this game that we're going to do because two reasons. One, I don't like this. As it turns out, this is not a particularly good game. And two, I had some, let's say, constructive feedback from Callum that this is not a very good game. So either today we're going to finish this or we're never touching it again. And by never touching it again, I mean until I remember, I wonder what that game was like at the end. We'll find out. Thanks for coming. We will get into this now. I apologise for the unintentionally Halloweeny lighting, but one, the normal lighting in here is terrible, and I didn't anticipate that. And two, I lost the orange filter for my light, so everything looks like I'm in some kind of neon, like fluorescent lit, horrible office block, which I'm not. So yeah, let's ignore that and let's get into this. So last time, what the hell were we doing? We had some there was a map. I vaguely remember a map. Oh yeah, we did all the stuff with the lady on the beach, and there was some.
You can't do that.
Yep. There was something about. Oh no, it's all gone wrong. There's a pass sleeve. Oh yeah, there was a map.
You can't do that.
I know I can't do that. Right. Okay. I of course have a walkthrough here because I want to get through as much of this as I can. So we need to get to the quarry because apparently that's what the map's for. Apparently. Here. So I'm just going to read from the FAQ here, just so I can see what we're doing. The stone in the centre of the map is from the quarry west of the Fallen Head. On the path, the four things on the map are a scallop, a seahorse, a shark's tooth, and a starfish. This is the redstones. Did I miss something? Oh no, okay, I did that. Okay, Ripple learns that there are a lot of red rocks in the quarry. There are also a lot of stone heads. Explore the quarry using the map. The 12 trees made as a guide. Head to location 1F on the map. There should be a starfish carved into the stone head. Okay, they're talking about a very specific map that I'm not sure I remember. What the lighter? Okay, let's go back and talk the 12 trees. See how this goes. Oh. The fact it's... Oh, no, okay. I think she has some kind of map that I need.
I seem to have lost my lighter. You haven't seen it, have you?
Nope. Definitely not.
No.
Definitely not. That's a note. That's various money. I do have the lighter, the envelope.
I have that.
Is it maybe in my...
need a sketch of it.
Is it maybe in my journal? Aha! Here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so we do have that map. Huh. I'm also completely cannot remember why we're doing this, but we are doing this. So, we have the map. Head to location 4C on the map. Okay. 4C on... Where'd my journal go? Journal. 4C... 4C. Okay, this is presumably where I come in. So it's 1, 2, 3 forward and 1 to the left. If this maps at all to screens. 1, 2, 3, and 1 to the left. This looks promising. There's a narrow crack running through it. The crack disappears behind the grey rock sitting in the field. A small field of sun-baked clay. Is there a crack? Where's the crack? Red boulder, grey rock, red boulder.
That massive boulder was obviously destined to become a top knot. That massive boulder was obviously destined to become a top knot.
I don't see a crack.
A chunk of small rock not used to make the statues.
Can I...
I could never lift the gray rock.
Okay, the fact that I can move this, or there's an animation suggests this is the right one. So... Go back to the beach, to the watching god. Water is... Oh, I really hope I have all of these. Yeah, okay, let's go back to the water. I really wish I could remember why we were doing this. I really do.
A patch of clay.
Oh, I just remembered that I actually was not paying attention to where I was going. There we go. Okay, back to the river. Grab some water. Fill the
I
horn.
could fill the horn with water, but it would run right out again.
Oh. Its current state will slowly plug it up with something. What? How am I supposed to know this? Okay. Pull cord. What? Why does that work? Why is that a thing that anyone would think about? We're 5 minutes in and I'm angry. I mean, when you see that picture, that makes sense. That almost makes sense.
I now have a horn full of water.
Mm-hmm. No. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, back to the boulder. I am determined to get out of here now. This is 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, let's put the water on the clay. In fact, this is working or doing something. That seems like a lot of water for a very small horn. Okay, now push rock. Nice.
A natural fissure in the rock. There's something in there.
There's just tablets.
This is no time to play the fool.
I'm literally... Okay. One of those is grab, one of those is use. It's never the one I remember right. So, what did I get? This thing. Alright. What the fuck do I do with that? Okay. Maybe the doctor will know something. Being an archaeologist, it's probably actually pretty boring now that I think about it. Oh shit, I take it all back. Who are these guys?
It's hot here. I can't stand heat.
It's the Chinese men who were tracking me before.
Like sweat. Peasant sweat. I am not a peasant. She's not paying attention, Shenkao. I'm insulted. This could be so simple. You tell us where Mr. Ripley is. You tell us what he has learned. You win a prize. We give you your life. What could be simpler than that?
It's a very...
If you think I'm gonna tell you anything.
Now,
You may hit her, yes.
Ah!
Oh,
God damn it.
You will answer my questions, Doctor. The only uncertainty in the entire process is how much pain you must endure first.
These guys could not be more villainous if they tried.
Where is Mr. Ripley?
Okay, I'm now in control. Okay, I'm gonna just cheat and use this so I don't...
Why did Mr. Ripley
But you know what?
come to Easter Island?
Save. Save. Just in case. Okay. That... I'm not gonna read it out, but also fuck this guide. Just... Writing, not the best. Let's move on. Okay, get into the
What
shed.
does Mr. Ripley learn?
I'm assuming if I just jump... You know what? I did save, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna. Let's go talk to them. Maybe they'll see reason.
Beating up a defenseless woman? So that's your game, is it? Sometimes the truth hurts. Gosh, my whole life just seemed to pass before my eyes. Wait a minute. That was my...
Okay, don't do that. Got you. I expected something more.
Where is Mr.
I wonder if that window is locked.
How about you use it? They definitely got away from this in modern adventure games. Like, the difference between their strict adherence to the verbs. Like, you can either look, use, or take. And if you use the wrong one and the wrong thing, it'll just go, nah. Okay.
Why did Mr. Ripley come to East?
Everything I need is in this small collection of pixels that is very difficult to see this right. I hope this is coming along on the screen. This tiny little bit of silver here, this spark plug tool, is actually the thing I need. Would I have ever seen that? Probably not. So I'm assuming on here there's a spark plug.
Did he find anything
The portable generator.
Lu's tablet?
Plug, gas tank, generator set.
The portable generator. Gas gauge reads nearly full.
Okay. Stop. Slap at her! I'm coming. Jesus.
Now,
Oh no. Okay, yep. Huh, okay, interesting. I'll get to that in a second.
why did Mr. Ripley come to Easter Island?
Okay, let's do this. So apparently this solution was heavily hinted at the back of the box for this game, which I will now need to go and find.
Ripley, for heaven's sake, getting yourself killed. Can't do that.
What, is that not what I'm supposed to do?
You may hit her, Shenga.
I appreciate that this is at least going like... that is at least taking you through the steps here, and if you just wanted to finish this thing, that's probably not. If you just want to finish it, this is the wrong guide for this, but it is at least giving you the steps and kind of giving you the hints.
Remove that bolt by hand.
Or maybe I can use.
Do that.
What has Mr. Ripley learned?
Maybe I can use this. Okay.
Now the plug's loose.
Does Mr.
If I
Ripley
turn it
know Master
anymore
Lu?
and don't have a stopper handy, I'll have gas all over the place. If I do that, I'll have gas all over the place.
I know you just said that, but I assumed that's where I was going. Oh god, right. Take the thing back out there.
Ripley, for heaven's sake, getting yourself killed won't help Dr. 12 Trees.
Now we
Put the plug in there. Okay, I see this now. So then I need to use the pull cord with the wire.
Why did Mr. Ripley come to Easter?
How are you ever supposed to get this?
The cord stretches from the wire to where it plugs the gas tank drain.
What has Mr. Ripley
Okay.
learned?
Okay,
Does Mr. Ripley know Master Lu visited here?
okay, and then let's take this, put this under here.
Ripley, for heaven's sake, getting yourself
What?
killed won't help Dr. 12
Put her-
Trees.
You may hit
Put the ball, okay. This is where 12 to like, place it on the ground. Just the ground? Okay. Just anywhere?
now.
Ripley, for heaven's sake, getting yourself killed won't help Dr. 12 Trees.
What? That exact okay. Great. So, we now have... So they're going to open the door, drop the gas, that's all going to set off and presumably kill these men? I don't know.
Where is Mr. Ripley?
So...
Why did Mr. Ripley come to Easter Island?
Okay, so... Apparently this is timed and very dangerous, so I'm going to just very quickly
Where is Mr. Ripley?
do another save here. Just in
Why
case.
did Mr. Ripley come to Easter Island?
Oh, no. And then I'm going to use... They heard a noise.
Shengao, see who's in the shed.
Get out the shed. Yep, good plan. That was both more impressive than I expected, but not impressive enough. Also, I will point out that she was strapped to the house directly in front of that.
Oh, fine. I'm Robert.
Yes, you are. But who were they?
I've crossed paths with them before. They're working for
Sigh.
whoever's after the seal. I'm very sorry you got stuck in the middle of this.
I misjudged you, Robert. The fate of the
Did you?
world may rest in your hands. I wish I could do more to help.
Maybe you can. I think I've found something.
I've blown up your only power supply, however, so I apologize.
Rongo, definitely, but... Robert, do you know what this is?
No.
No, not at all.
Centuries ago, Dutch slavers carried off the last of the islanders who could read and write. Before they did, one of the islanders must have tried to record the language so that later generations could relearn it.
And that stick?
These pictures are not writing. They're all the same, but each set contains one more picture than the last. It's obvious, Robert.
What
is yeah.
Samantha?
They're numbers. 1 or first, 2 or second, and so on.
That at least makes logical
If
sense.
found, we can at last begin a translation.
Ah, well.
Sorry,
God.
this shadow that is behind me
Those
is...
symbols you recognize. Where did you see them before?
On Master Lu's tablet.
Doctor? Samantha, thank you. I'd better make a sketch of these glyphs. You may have the stick to aid your research.
Oh, thanks, that's so kind of you.
Oh, here is your spark plug tool. I borrowed it.
Under the circumstances, I won't complain. You have to go now, don't you?
Don't
Yes, with these
do
glyphs,
the thing.
I'm one step farther on my quest.
Don't do the
But
thing.
the end isn't in sight yet.
Well, good luck. Maybe we'll run into each other again in some forgotten corner of the world someday.
Like the MIDI love theme of the love theme of Master Lu. Just fucking pulls away to start with. I wonder what this actor's doing now. I need to look that up. While this conversation's happening, I'm gonna go very quickly look this up.
Buenos dias, Mateo.
Buenos dias, Senor Ripley. Welcome back to Lima. There is a message for you.
Is it them complaining I haven't sent them back home yet?
It's a copy of that radiogram Feng Li sent before. Mr. Ripley, sir. Non-stop chair-sitter, take walk. Marshals put padlock on door. Warrant out for your arrest. Don't return to New York until you send oddities first and Feng Li can reopen and pay bills. Sincerely, Feng Li.
Hopefully this guide has some artifacts in it that I can send home. So we'll say that the guy playing Ripley is known as actor known for Ripley's Believe It or Not, Phil Banton. This is his only credit on IMDb. Take from that what you will. Okay, now what to do. Also, I will appreciate this fact has here are all the ways you can die in that last section. Okay. Sikkim. Right, to Sikkim and see if I can figure out a way to get past that guy.
I'd like to send a parcel to New York.
Muy bien, Senor Ripley.
Oh, okay, I can send these two things. Hopefully this will generate some revenue.
It will go out on tomorrow's plane.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And can I send
I'd
another one?
like to send a parcel to New York.
Muy bien, Senor Ripley.
Sure. You've got a horn and a bunch of sticks and shells. Why would you not pay top dollar to go see them in a museum?
It will go out on tomorrow's plane.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go.
I'd like to book passage.
Si, Senor. And where will you be traveling?
Sikkim.
Sikkim.
Muy bien, Senor. When will you be leaving?
No.
Now, perdóname, Senor Ripley. Your account is empty. Will you be paying in cash?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, I will.
Very good. Have a good trip, Senor.
See if we can figure out how to get past this man that wouldn't let me in before.
Hello, Taranjeet.
Satsri Akal, Mr. Ripley. Ah, Mr. Ripley, there is a message for you.
Wait, what?
It's a copy of that radiogram Feng Li sent before. Mr. Ripley, sir. Non-stop chair-sitter, take walk. Marshals put padlock on door. Warrant out for your arrest. Don't return to New York until you send oddities first and Feng Li can reopen and pay bills. Sincerely, Feng Li.
I thought I did. Okay. So, according to this thing, this is ridiculous. But we're gonna have to do this.
Book passage.
Certainly, Mr. Ripley. Where will you be traveling?
Apparently we're going back to Danzig
Very good, Mr.
because I
Ripley.
don't have the thing that I need.
Now.
Very good, Mr. Ripley.
Look at section 11.1.1 to find out the... Oh, okay.
Guten Tag, Horst.
Guten Tag, Herr Ripley. There is a message
11.1.
for you.
It's a copy of that radiogram Feng Li sent.
I know!
Mr. Ripley, sir. Non-stop chair-sitter, take walk. Marshals
Can't
put
skip this.
padlock on door.
Continue.
Warrant out for your arrest. Don't return to New York until you send oddities first and Feng Li can reopen and pay bills. Sincerely, Feng Li.
Apparently there's a whole bunch of stuff here that I had not done. So let's do this now.
Spades Castle, home to generations of Barons von Seltzer.
Okay. Back to the billiard room. Apparently I was supposed to take a cigar because that's what you do when you go to someone's house, is you steal all their shit when you're in an adventure game. Hello again.
What happened to Wolf? I don't see him anywhere.
The gardener is gone, mein Herr. A bell rang from within the old Baron's tomb. It was a false alarm, of course. The old fool didn't realize it and ran off somewhere. And now
sorry about
I have
that.
difficulty replacing him. The villagers are so superstitious, you know.
I'm
That's
sorry.
fair.
It is not your fault.
Right.
Yep. Okay, billiard room. Take billiard ball. Because why not? Oh, cool. Okay. Where's that writing desk?
I wonder what's in there. I wonder what's in the old Baron's writing desk. Some books and a piece of paper. None of any use, I'm afraid.
Oh, no. That's what I needed to do. Open this up. Ah.
The old Baron's writing desk. Some books. You don't need that.
Use the drawer.
A few papers referring to household matters.
Inside you'll find the keys and a letter addressed to you. Take them both. Did I... Okay, can I look at that again?
Mr. Ripley.
Okay. No, okay, never mind. I must have got it already. It's been so long, I don't remember. I already opened the game.
Mahjong. There's a drawer in the games cabinet.
Okay, got a pack of cards. Top left corner of the painting. What? Okay, where's the painting? Look to the painting. This painting, I assume.
Neptune on, you guessed it, a large ace of spades playing card.
Oh. What? What? How am I supposed to know that? I'm...
Neptune on, you guessed it, a large ace of spades playing card.
So yeah, apparently it's just...
That ace of spades looks slightly different than the rest of the wallpaper.
Literal, actual, proper pixel hunting. I am so mad. Oh, God damn it. Okay, what's in here then?
I know I don't smoke, but cigarettes certainly make you look sophisticated. I wonder if they're as good for your health as the scientists claim. A box of fine Cubano cigars. Judging by the ace of spades on the box, I'd bet they're the old Baron's special blend.
Aha! Okay, I'm just going to quickly save this. Just in case something goes wrong, because judging by everything we've seen so far, these cigars probably explode or something.
A fine Cubano cigar.
I need to...
Gold. You can't do that.
I definitely need one of these.
Ripley, get a grip on yourself.
Take a cigar. Take...
I don't quite know what I'll need it for, especially being a non-smoker, but one is plenty.
Okay, sure. Oh, so you can like smoke and it's a vent, so you can... Okay, that kind of makes sense. So you could smoke in here and it'll just draw all the smoke out. That makes sense. Look at the vent.
A vent, probably to draw off cigar smoke. A vent, probably to draw off cigar smoke.
What? Huh? I took a guess. The hell was that? Okay.
A two-button switch.
I think the bigger table's lifted
Curious.
up.
The table suddenly seems to be on an angle.
Lift it up. Why would you do it at that angle where I can't... Sure. Oh, this looks like a puzzle. Okay.
I wonder what experiments that eccentric old gentleman conducted at this table.
Well, take everything because why not? Hose. Pump grips. Surgical tube. Rubber plug.
A huge gear with an axle attached to it.
A periodic table, metal door, armored.
The periodic table. I had to memorize every last one of the elements when I was a boy. It's the kind of useless knowledge schools insist on cramming into your brain.
Useless knowledge? Periodic table? Really? Okay. Anyway, let's put the pump grips on the pump. Start there. This looks... there's so much, like pixel hunting has become such a cliche term when you're talking about old adventure games, but like, how on earth are you supposed to know...
The air is escaping. The pressure isn't building up.
How on earth are you supposed to know about that little ace of spades on the wall? Like, how were you actually supposed to find that, except for just literally like trying everything on everything? No, I don't look at it. Use the...
I worked hard to rig that. I'll leave it where it is for now.
Put it on the nozzles.
There. The surgical tube is connecting the two nozzles.
Okay, let's try that again. Because the thing, like, I enjoy a good escape room. I've done a lot of them. And that's essentially what these are, right? They are digital escape
The air
rooms.
is escaping. The pressure isn't building up.
What else am I missing here? Work table. I saw the word air valve there.
There is an air valve on the table.
How? Ah, okay. Okay. Again, a quote from this fact, just so we're all on the same page about what's happening here. I'm going to explain. I'm going to be as explicit as possible, as this is a fascinating, if outrageously difficult puzzle. If you want to know why it works and how it works, I want you to know why it works and how it works, not just what you do to get past it. Great. Okay. So apparently, in here,
a huge emerald set in a brooch. The brooch pin is stuck in a cork. The accursed Romanov emerald. I found it.
Okay, so in order to be able to get this thing, I basically turn this upside down and it'll fall through that. So in order to turn that upside down, I'm going to need to manipulate this thing, probably by pumping this piston, which looks like it's connected to this, but I don't know. Okay, grab all the items from the drawers. There's a faucet handle. Okay, see, this is what I mean. Look at the size of that faucet handle. Can I take it? And again, like that's the thing. Like, oh yeah, there's a faucet handle because it turns on the faucet. But also, you can just straight up take the handle because why not?
There is an air valve on the table.
Put this on the air valve.
The faucet handle fits snugly on the air valve.
Weird. Use air valve handle to close.
The air valve is closed.
Okay. Pump the air valve. Because now it's closed, it should build up.
The tank is full of air.
Cool. Right. So now if I was to use the handle, okay, so it just runs down the side, because this needs to be full of water probably. So if I attach that to the faucet pipe,
Ripley, get a grip on yourself. I thought for sure that might work, but it won't.
that's a different...
I worked hard to rig that. I'll leave it where it is for now.
Okay, help. Yep, release the thing, it'll do the thing. Table piston. So it tips the glass jar, tips it back. Emerald didn't really go anywhere, it's just sat in the chest of the jar. Chest of the jar? Okay. If only there's a way to extend the glass mouth of the jar so that it runs almost to the end of the jar. Here's where the periodic table comes in. What? Okay, I need to stop asking questions and pretending this is going to make any sense, don't I? Okay, let's grab the periodic table. Which, by the way, not plastic. Put the periodic table in the glass jar. Because it sounds plasticky, but it's not. Okay. So let's try it again. Oh wait, I need to shut the valve. Yep, that's not gonna work.
The air is escaping.
Yep.
The pressure isn't building up.
Okay, close the air valve.
The air valve is closed.
So yeah, this is essentially an escape room, but the thing about the real life escape rooms is that they have to...
The tank is full of air.
They have a like you need to finish them, right, to get your money's worth. Like you're there to be challenged, but they want you to win so that you feel good and come back again. This is just brutal. Like this is this difficult because we need this game to last X amount of time because you paid a lot of money for it. But rather than be actually creating more content, it's like, you're probably going to stare, like, if this was the original, if you were playing this at the time, pre-internet, you'd be staring at this for hours, like, trying different things on different things, and, like, literally sitting here and scanning left to right and trying to work out what bizarre logic, like, rubber chicken is a joke that's been in adventure games forever. This is worse than that. Okay, so the periodic table is not far enough down the tube to make the emerald go down it. The only item we have left is the strange lever key. If we set it into the table pivot, we can fit the... What? Okay. Okay. Far left wall lays what they call the lever key. It's a bar with a circular hole between the prong tip and a serrated right angle tip. This is pivotal in your escapade and library. On the far left wall. Oh, this thing. This huge thing that I totally missed. Okay. So that would probably go, if I was to take a guess, between the ceiling piston and the wall piston. Maybe.
That won't work.
Okay, let's try this piston.
That isn't gonna work.
How about this piston?
Ripley, get a grip on
No.
yourself.
Okay, I tried. Okay, the only item I have left is the strange lever key. If we set it into the table pivot, we can fit the pronged fork into the table piston and the serrated end into the serrated part of the jar. Okay, so like... So I thought that's what I tried, and it didn't let me do it.
I worked so hard to do that. I think I'll leave things the way they are.
Okay. Periodic table isn't far enough. Okay. Strange lever key. If we set it into the table pivot, we can fit the pronged fork into the table piston and the serrated end into the serrated part of the jar. So... Oh, table pivot. This slightly different coloured thing. Okay. This is a nightmare. This is... And people wonder why adventure games died out. Like, this style of adventure game just...
The tank is full of air.
Okay. Do the thing. Aha! So it has nothing to do with this at all. Okay.
At last, the Romanov Emerald. What a great cartoon feature it would make.
Okay, now I need to open the cabinet. Next part. Now that you have the Romanov Emerald, now I need to tell you why you needed to do that in the first place. Look at the iron support on...
There's a tiny hole in the iron near the neck of the bottle. I thought for sure that might work, but
no?
it won't.
Okay. Manipulate the emerald cork and stick the emerald into the hole. The brooch pin will fit, it will unlock, and you can take the glass jar. Okay. Cool. Emerald. Iron support. Click. Take glass jar. Awesome. Why am I doing any of this? Roughly everything you used in the first puzzle you're going to need in this one. Just keep in mind, there are a few other things you need. Remember the garden hose and rubber plug, faucet pipe and lever key, surgical tubing, basically everything. Okay, grab everything. No, take.
The air valve is closed.
Take. Air valve. Take. Periodic table. Take. tube. Okay. Okay, and take the lever key. Take lever key. Okay, so I'm now trying to open this cabinet. So I'm presuming I need to put this thing in this bracket. Yeah, that was a good guess.
I need something to secure it with.
How about a cork?
That isn't gonna work.
Okay. What? This makes me so mad. Okay, so the thing that I have the grips in, the pump, I can grab the rod, and the whole thing just comes out. Along with the rod that would fit very nicely in that bracket. This is infuriating. Okay, so now I have an assemble lever key with the pump rod, put it in the sealing piston.
That isn't gonna work.
What? Oh, in the bracket, sorry. I bet you if you solved this on your own, this was a incredible achievement. You would feel awesome if this was the thing. I'm going to zoom up at the glass jar on the other end of this. I'm going to take a guess. Yeah. Now, why? Because I probably need to fill this, push the piston up, which will open this cabinet. Which means I probably need to put a hose in the glass.
I thought for sure that might
Nope.
work, but it
Okay.
won't.
Can I put it in the faucet pipe?
I thought for sure that
Nope.
might work,
Okay.
but it won't.
This, oh, okay. Put the faucet, the surgical tubing, and the garden hose together. Wait, the actual faucet? Can I just take the... Can I just take the faucet? Fuck this. Okay. Assemble this with this. And then this with the garden hose. Cool. Use monstrosity with garden glass jar. Cool. Use garden hose.
That isn't gonna work.
Take garden hose. No, don't take the... Okay, maybe I do take the whole thing.
You can't do that.
Okay. Put that on faucet pipe. That. Ha. Do that. Okay. Attach the garden hose surgical tube to the faucet stem and then manipulate the faucet pipe in the sink, click in the glass jar. Okay, so I need to do... So it'll let you do this. It will let you take all of this stuff, assemble it all together, do all of that, except if you do it the wrong order... Because I would look at that, I would try all of that and then go, okay, it's obviously making me do it, but it's not like... It's not like actually letting me, like... It's not getting me the answer, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. No, you've just used it in the wrong order. Okay, that's now attached. And then I need to use the... For... Nope, hold on. Okay, the
That
load.
isn't gonna work.
Use... Faucet. Nope. Use garden... Wait. Garden hose.
I thought for sure that might work, but it won't.
Attach the garden hose to the faucet and then manipulate the faucet pipe in the sink and click in the glass jar. Manipulate.
That won't work.
Manipulate. Faucet pipe. Glass jar. That looks so tenuous. Like, none of this looks like a thing that you would actually try. Then turn it on, I suppose. Use handle. It just never ends. It just never ends. Cork. Plug stop. Try that. There's only 2 things coming out of it, right? What else do I block it with? What? Why would you stick? Why would you ever? You'd have to just sit here and drag every item onto every item, and I know that that's how these worked, but it still is insane that they would actually ask you to do this. Nope, don't. Nope. Use. There we go. Cool. There we go.
Baron, you are one very strange man.
At least we've all acknowledged that fact.
That letter must be important if the old Baron went to all this trouble to protect it.
Here are the people that I have killed.
Ripley, get a grip on yourself.
Oh, fine, take the letter.
That letter must be important if the old Baron went to all this trouble. It's addressed to the old Baron. Otto Baron von Seltsam, Schloss Pikas, Free City of Danzig, February 26, 1936. My dear Baron, as you are aware, I have been conducting a series of excavations at what I had presumed to be a Stone Age pre-Inca settlement outside of Lima. However, I have recently located a stele carved into what appears to be a city wall. Of course, I was simply amazed when I realized that I had stumbled across an organized civilization that predates the Inca in Tawantinsuyu by at least 1,200 years, if not more. I am delighted to report that I was
This is about to get a whole lot weirder.
Several sequences from the stele. I'll allow you to read the exact details when I publish my findings in the literature. But since you have requested that I immediately forward any information that could be related to Master Lu, I can share a few points now. If I'm correct, the stele describes the existence of at least 3 other settlements within Tawantinsuyu, each dedicated to an animal deity. The stele tells that one site was dedicated to the condor.
This is a lot.
To the snake, another to the spider, and the last to the monkey. I am almost certain that my current excavation site is dedicated to the condor. Further, it seems that these people were also adept astronomers. And like the Inca,
I never thought I would say this, but I kind of want this just as a text dump that I can scan through.
Based on the movement of the stars and sun. These ritual observatories were
Okay, cool. I can read that later. Okay, what else we got? Buttons and a microscope. Microscope?
It wouldn't be a real laboratory without a microscope.
Then use it, you fool! Okay.
A series of 4 number wheels with corresponding buttons beneath them.
Okay, so... that. Okay. Because of course you do. Use emerald with
TI and XE. That's all.
TIXE. Right. So they look like these. I assume TI. That's a lot of numbers. 47. Wow, that's even. Oh, it's number 22. 2.4. Okay. TI and EX. Or XE, sorry. 0 and 54. That's 3 digits. Let's go 5. Let's do 2254.
A series of 4 number wheels with corresponding
2,
buttons beneath
2, 5. No. No. 5422. It's very fiddly. Nope. Okay. Oh. Okay, sure.
A series of four number wheels.
TIEX.
Buttons beneath them.
Switch them round. EXIT. Exit. So 4-5. Not 5-4.
TI and XE. Spelled backwards, you have exit. Exactly what I planned to do.
Exactly. This is a ridiculous video game.
Oh no.
But
It's pitch dark in here. Ripley, if you locked yourself in a safe or the old Baron's private dungeon, they may never find your body. Is the Romanov curse at work on me already?
please be just like in a wine cellar or something.
Ow! What's this? Stairs leading up.
Be great if this just dies. You solve that puzzle, fall into a pit and die. Because why not? Huh, okay. You know what? Cool. So I now have an emerald and a cigar, which is the thing I need. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. It's kind of amazing that I mean, I understand why it would do that, but it was the... And again, it's a very...
Hello again. Yeah?
He's not there. Broke the ordering a bit there. Like, the fact it would let you just walk away without having finished that and not know it was even there.
It's a copy of that radiogram.
Right, fine, play the thing. So that's all.
Non-stop chair sitter, take walk. Marshals put padlock on door. Warrant out for your arrest. Don't return to New York until you send oddities first, and Feng Li can reopen and pay bills. Sincerely, Feng Li.
Okay. Let's go.
First, I want to send a radiogram to Lima, Peru.
There you go.
To a Professor Menendez.
So it would let you go to Lima, even though you didn't know why you were going to Lima. It would let you go to Lima, have nothing there. Sure. I actually don't know if this was how typical this was. Like, I liked my adventure games, but I was very much a Lucas adventure game person. And Monkey Island's got bits of this, but it's not this level of here's stuff, go do it. It's... that was a terrible sentence. It's not as open. You don't have as many choices at once as you seem to do with this game.
I'd like to book passage.
Auf jeden Fall, Herr Ripley. Und where will you be traveling?
Wait, now it's not an option? Oh, you have to go to Peru and then to Lima. Okay.
Sehr gut, mein Herr. When will you be ready to leave?
Yeah, it just seems like there's a point where this just opens up and you can just travel places, and it won't... there's not a lot of guidance, and I'm assuming at the time that's probably great, but if you're actually trying to see what the game has to offer, you're going to be staring at screens for a while.
Welcome back to Lima. There are messages for you.
Oh, good. Lima, Peru.
It's a copy
Of course
of that
it is.
radiogram Feng Li sent before.
Jeez.
Mr. Ripley, sir. Non-stop chair sitter, take walk. Marshals put padlock on door. Warrant out for your arrest. Don't return to New York until you send oddities first, and Feng Li can reopen and pay bills. Sincerely, Feng Li. Dear Mr. Ripley, I regret to inform you that Professor Jorge Menendez was killed 2 weeks ago in an attempted robbery.
Oh no.
Most of his papers are missing or destroyed. The perpetrator remains at large. We're all shocked to say the least, and it will take us months to reconstruct the professor's work. But if I can be of assistance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Signed, Rafael Campos, Assistant Professor of Archaeology, National University of San Marcos, Lima. Months? I don't have months. The man Menendez mentioned in his letter, the one who was following him, I wonder who he was. Mr. Ripley, sir. Emerald look nice, but act bad. Remind Feng Li of first wife. Feng Li thinks it must be cursed. After it on display only 2 hours, shark fall on one customer. Another customer have allergic reaction to puffball. Each day only get worse. I send back Emerald to you. Sincerely, Feng Li.
Okay. So the emerald was a poor choice.
Thanks.
Great, so I've now got this cursed emerald. Okay. Okay, look at the random thing that I'm sure we looked at
A
before.
magnificent stele. One pictograph looks like a giant condor. It's a shame some of those blocks are broken off.
Wait. This guy is making a lot of assumptions to stuff that I'm supposed to know.
I'd like to withdraw the money in my account.
Certainly, Senor Ripley. Please sign here.
Do I have money now? Oh.
Thanks.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Vaya con Dios, senor.
Okay. So I now have money? Huh. US dollars. Okay.
Ripley, where do you think you're going? You don't know your way around these parts. Getting lost won't help.
So... check out the stele while you're in the Posh Express Lima, though. It has a combination for the City of the Condor, which is one of the things he was talking about.
A magnificent stele. One pictograph looks like a giant condor. Ripley, keep your hands off. The stele is far too heavy. Other than the stele, there is nothing else.
Okay. This is just a thing now. Okay.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Vaya con Dios, senor.
It's a combination for the City of the Condor. The Posh Express agent will tell you that it was found in the settlement of the Snake. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'd like to book passage.
Si, senor. And where will you be traveling?
Mochi Mochi.
Mocha Moche.
Mocha Moche.
Mocha
It
Mochi.
is very difficult to reach. Most tourists go to Machu Picchu. They are not interested in nameless civilizations no one has heard of before.
I'm told there is a guide who knows Mocha Moche. Luis something.
That would be Luis.
We probably shouldn't have skipped that letter.
He was part of the expedition that discovered the lost city.
Could you arrange for him to guide me there?
No problema. Although he will not enter the city.
Why?
Ghosts, senor.
Great.
What else? When will you be leaving?
Sure, let's go. Let's go see some
Now.
ghosts.
Very good. Have a good trip, senor.
Ignore the ghosts.
The guide must really be scared of ghosts. leaving me to climb the last 500 feet on my own. But I'm going to need a rope to climb back down that last cliff. The rope is the only handhold for anyone crossing the chasm on that tree. And I'll also need it to climb back down that cliff. The tree toppled long ago.
Okay, let's use the rope.
Obviously been enlisted as a crude bridge across
See how many times I
the
can kill myself using
chasm.
this.
It's very slippery thanks to the mist from the waterfall.
Oh.
The statue of a spider. The rope is the only handhold for anyone crossing the chasm on that tree.
Use rope to tree. Okay, now let's do the thing. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Some solid acting here. You can tell why he's had exactly 1 credit for this game. Use those extra animations. There you go.
The statue of a spider. Menendez was right. Moche was the city devoted to the spider god. There is a rope attached to an iron ring
Yep.
on the statue.
Got you. Oh hey! Person in hole. Hello!
Excuse me.
Hello!
Is this the lost city of Moche?
Not so lost anymore, it seems.
True.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
My name's Menendez, if it's any concern.
Oh, hey.
of yours.
You're Dr. Jorge Menendez?
Who did you say?
Professor of Archaeology at the National University of San Marcos in Lima. I thought you were dead.
No, I'm Emilio Menendez. Uncle Jorge was my uncle, twice removed. Now a 3rd time removed, and for good.
Okay.
Are you following up on your uncle's research?
I would need his notes to do that. They were stolen. What are you suggesting?
I know your game, Menendez. You sell artifacts for profit.
What of it?
You're nothing but a common grave robber.
Oh, and did you climb all the way up here for the air? My uncle and I were in the same profession, senor. You think because they call him doctor, he was any better than I?
He respected the past.
This got real aggressive very quickly.
Be very careful what you say, senor. Grave robber, grave digger is much the same.
Okay, calm. Jesus.
Have you dug up anything interesting?
Yes, I have. An excellently preserved shrunken head.
Wow.
Like to buy it?
If the price is right.
750 inti.
Will you take 300?
600.
400.
Ah, you're stealing the food from my children's mouths. 450.
Sold.
Hopefully that's enough to send back to New York and keep my goddamn business open. That looks like an actual shrunken head with a bad wig on it. Okay.
This head looks suspiciously fresh.
Be very careful what you suggest, senor.
Thanks for the advice.
I think I just get scammed.
Could I buy your ladder?
No, senor.
Could I
What about
buy
the shovel?
that shovel?
You're wasting my time.
If you find anything interesting, let me know.
You will be the first, senor.
Thank you. I will take my shrunken head and go. Good day. I bet you this is just horrendously fake. Okay. Wait, we'll see. Cool.
Something in that niche is catching the sunlight.
Niche. Niche. Right? Right? I've just been saying that wrong all these years. More spider statues.
A door of solid copper.
Oh, I know this.
It's a handle or a doorknob. And those symbols inset into the frame, they're similar to the ones on the stele I've sketched. It's some sort of mechanism requiring a combination.
Thank you. Okay, so do I have the spider one? No. This is going to be this game, isn't it? This is... How are we doing for time? Okay, let's have a quick look around here and then we'll call it, because I can't take any more of this game. I will probably end up finishing it off video, but...
Gosh, the wind. It erupts from below. Its fingers plucking at me, insistent, caressing, pushing me up the steps to... what? And the sound...
making me a poet for
the damned.
no reason at all.
The niche that forms the head of the skeleton would be just about here.
Can I open it?
It's locked or jammed. Ripley, get a grip on yourself.
Ha! Stuff.
The guide was right. There are ghosts here, and now I know why. The remains of an altar. The significance of that skeleton becomes obvious now.
Oh. Okay, why would I do that?
A trough to carry away sacrificial blood. Human blood, I'm afraid. If stones could speak, these would scream. The remains of an altar. The remains of an altar. While it might make a grisly addition to the auditorium, I could never get it down the mountain.
Like it.
Glad.
So I can just move that up and down. Okay. The observatory. Wait, okay, sure. This is... okay. How am I supposed to know any of this? Okay, there's some cool stuff in here, but I have no idea how we're supposed to get any of it correct. So I'm going to call this here because this is ridiculous. We're done. We're done with this game. I can't take any more. This was what I thought was going to be a full playthrough of the Riddle of Master Lu, but it's so obscure that it is not worth watching. I am probably going to end up finishing this on my own, I can tell, but you guys don't need to see that. Thank you for watching. We'll be back with a totally different game next time. Something not adventure gamey, so we don't end up in this problem. I have a couple of ideas, but we'll get back to it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm sorry, which is not the best way to end a video, but it's the most appropriate one. So I'm sorry. See you next time.